write later. I want to write for the simple data first. Okay, all of you look up. This is what you do. When you write the mean, you just write 25 plus 24 plus plus 29 divided by 6. Then you give 28. You just write the first two and last. Right, answer. But actually you play it, just think particular part, answer come on. Understand what I'm talking about? But we tend to show people we know. Understand? Understand what I'm talking about here? Can or cannot? Can, huh? Okay. Then the SD, how to show? Wait, SD I must find some that I can show you because it's very confusing here. Wait, let me show you the thing. Okay. What you will write is this. Hello, can you see this is the one by one thing? This is the one by one thing, right? Hold on already, I'm very curious now. Now, you will write down 25 square plus 24 square plus plus 29 square over 6, right? Because total is 6, right? Correct or not? Yes or no? Because just now it was summation fx square but f is 1 everything is 1 correct? Everybody clear? I repeat just now the formula for SD is like that. I remember this quite well. This one is the x, the square is here, this one is the whole thing square. So I know it quite well. Okay, now can you see that all these, the frequency is 1. So can you see the f is 1? So you just square the data, can you see? Summation f is how many altogether? 6, so like that. Then you minus what? You minus 25 plus 24 plus plus 29 over 6, whole thing square, like that. Everybody clear? Then you put down the SD, 3.27, that's all. But this one also got units, degree Celsius. Everybody clear? This is what you must write. First two and last, then like that. First two and last, then like that. Okay? Now, with frequency one, of course, I'll teach you again. This one is when the frequency is all 1. Everybody clear? But in the exercises that I'm going to do later, I'll teach you how to write again. Everybody clear? Okay already? Clear with calculators? Okay, good. Now, that will be your page example 9. Work example 9. Okay? Now, so page 108 gives you all the calculator and so on, but we have done all that already. Okay, now, can you all now turn to work example 10? Work example 10. Alright? Now, can you all look at that question? I'm going to teach you how to fill this up. Okay, everybody must know. 100 secondary 4 students, each from school A and school B, were asked for the amount of time they spent watching television each week. The results are given in the table below. Now, can you see that school A, they give you a group data there? But school B, they already calculated for you the mean and the standard deviation. That means you must calculate the mean and the standard deviation for school A. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay, I'll repeat. Okay, must calculate the mean and the standard deviation for school A. Let's look at part 1. Find an estimate of the mean and standard deviation of the number of hours spent watching television by the 100 students from school A, showing your working ability. Now, ask please, don't show us already like your experience. It's not needed. I'm going to try how to present it. Okay, all of you clear your calculators and get ready. Everybody must know. of data. For like that, I must find the mean value, right? Alright, can you take 10 plus 15 divided by 2, what does it give you? 12.5, this is the mean value. How about here? 17.5, 22.5, 27.5, 32.5, 37.5. So this is the value you're going to key in. Okay, all of you listen up. I'm going to teach you now. Don't sleep. Later you exam you don't know how you're going to miss the score your problem, okay? Now use your calculator. Of course you cannot key the class. We key the mean value as the data. Then this is the frequency. Understand? How to use your own calculator, you key and tell me what's the mean and what's the standard mean. Tell me what's the mean and what's the standard mean. Use your own calculator. What's your mean? What's your mean for this already? Oh, sorry. Some people still think it. 20? Do you get a 26.8 for the mean? What's your sigma? What's your SD? 3 significant figure. 6.04. Is it correct? This is the mean, this is the standard key, right? 6.04. How many cannot get? All can get? All can get? Yes or no? Okay. Then I'm going to present to you how you write your working, okay? Now, of course, from the calculator, I get this. Now, when you write, you must write this. Okay? 12.5 times 3 plus 17.5 times 12. Then you plus ... What's the last one? 37.5 times what? 8 over 100. Then you give 26.8. This is how you do it. Everybody clear? We sort of tell people that we know how to do it. Then after that, we get the calculator to do it. Everybody clear? First two and last. First two and last. Can you remember? First two and last. Okay. Then is the SD part that I'm worried. That you don't know how to write. You must always have what? The square root sign. Okay? Now all of you listen. Remember this one? It's different, okay? This one is what? Frequency times x squared. Okay, so all of you listen, please listen, please. Okay? If you want to do it wrongly, it's up to you. I don't care, okay? Now, can you see first one frequency is 3? Then it must be 12.5 square, right? Because the data square. Then plus what? 12, 17.5 square, right? Correct. Then plus ... What's the last one? 8. Then 37.5 square, right? Then whole thing divided by what? 100, right? Because summation is 100 students. Agree? Minus this one. Correct? Remember I said this one is actually this one? Correct? So it's actually 3 times 12.5 plus 12 times 17.5 plus plus 8 times 37.5 14 over 100. But this time now what do? You square the whole thing. Okay? Then you get 6.04 hours. What's the problem then?
For the main thing, right, I just write 26.8, then the entire thing square.
You see, if it's an exact value, you can write.
But if I
If
write
it's not exact, right, I will mark you wrong. Because it's not the exact answer, you plug in the answer cannot be like that.
Like if in the mean I give you fraction, then I put in fraction.
Please go and write like that. Write a few lines rather than write the wrong one, people give you wrong right. Oh, you understand what I'm talking about? Of course, if this is an exact, hello, listen. If this has an exact answer, can you see I just plug in 26.8 here, square can already. It's the same. Correct or not? Because this one and this one is the same. The inside. Correct? Then I just square it. So I just square this one is the same. I just say cannot, you just want to say can. Cannot! I'm shouting you the video. You still want to say can, very tired. Whenever you want to ask on the video onto this point and see me shouting cannot. Everybody clear? Everybody clear? Can? Okay. Now I just want to know, do you know how to key your calculator for mean and SD? Now how do you check there are 100 data? You press N, all of you press N. Do you see that the N gives you 100? Can you see N gives you 100? So you want to check whether you key correctly or not, you just double check. Everybody clear? Everybody clear? Okay. Now I want everybody now turn back because I'm going to summarize and give homework together already. Together. Okay. Okay, wrote out already. Page 103, 104, 105, 106. So you read through it yourself. Understand? All three understand? Okay. Now, example 9 is the one that I teach you how to key in, and then we investigated all the different types of calculator. Right or not? Okay, good. Okay. Then, example 10 is the one that I show you, and we key the one with frequency, right? Not only with frequency, but also with midpoint. Okay. Yes or no, class? Yes. But I have not finished example 10 yet. Okay? Later on, I'll finish off example 10. Alright? But I give you 2 minutes. You want to talk what you talk, okay? Okay? Done? Alright. So, example 10 later I'll continue. Can you all move on to page 111? Okay, this is to tell you how to key in. Then, page 113 onwards is just some class discussion that you can read through. Alright? Until page 117. All this you read through yourself. I'm not going to go through. Is that clear? Okay. Now, I want to finish up example 10. Alright? Now, for school A, this is the data. Okay, I'm going to clean up already. Later we are going to do the presentation. Okay? Now, what about school B? School B is they calculate for you. This is the school B data. Okay? Now, all of you look at the question. Compare and comment briefly on the results of the two schools. Now, we don't look at the text answer. You will look. Can you see the mean actually not much difference? Can you see the mean actually not much difference? Okay. What about the standard deviation? This one deviates more. Can you see? Can you see this one deviates more? Okay. Let's look at the textbook answer. The students in both schools spend approximately the same number of hours on average watching television. However, school A has a higher standard deviation, which indicates that there is a greater spread in the number of hours spent watching television. That is, some students spend long hours while some spend very little time watching television. You understand? When the spread is standardly is large, that means there are some watch a lot, some watch very little. You understand now? The fluctuation is small, just like when I do the temperature. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Alright, good. So that will be your example 10. Okay? Now what I say, page 111, 112, okay? 113, 114 which is class discussion, 115, 116, and 117, you will read through it yourself. Are you all okay now? Are you all okay now? Okay, good. Now, I repeat. If the standard deviation is small, that means the fluctuation is small. Okay, you say the spread is small, or you can say this is less consistent. Standard deviation smaller, that means more consistent. This is nearer to me. Everybody understand? Okay, alright, good. Now, what number is it on the content page now? Now it's 8. Okay, can you please write 8? I'm going to show you how to present your book. Don't anyhow write. I'm going to write back and always write like that. Where I get this from? From the formula list. Understand now? Just copy from your formula list. Get it? Okay? Then I'm going to start. You don't key first. You just write down whatever you need to write down first. Okay? All done. What is the first thing that I write? Don't look at anything else. What's the first thing that I write? 28 square, right? Because the frequency is 1. Okay? Yes or no? Now plus 2 up. Actually it's 1 times 28 square, right? But you want to write 1. So you see it's only 1 time. Then plus what? 25 square plus on the top plus until the last 23 square over. What's the total data? What's the total? 10. Good. Is that right? Minus. I always go and put the bracket first so that I don't forget. So what do I do? 28 plus 25 plus on the top plus 23 over 10. Then I will get the answer straight. Answer, just key in the calculator, get the answer. All of you do it now. Try first. I will give you the answer in a little while.
These are very
D, all of you? 360? Yes. 4.023 away, right? Final answer. 360 figure. Is it correct? Okay. Next. Question 2C. All of you look at 2C. Okay. Question 1 says calculate the standard deviation of each set of data. Show your working clearly. Question 2 also say use your calculator to find the SD, the standard deviation of each set of data. Okay, I'm going to find the standard D of this. I always write this down. Okay. May I know how would you write? How would you write the first part? Here. What was that? 39.6 square plus 12 square plus dot plus what? 4.7 square divided by what? How many data are there? 8. Then you minus 39.6 plus 12 plus dot plus 4.7 over 8. Then you key in your answer. Answer? 11.9, right? I want to distribute. Everybody clearer now? How to present the single data one? Okay. Now I'm going on to the group data one. If you look at question number 3, no need to draw the table. No need to draw the table. Now I want to add up the frequency. Can you tell me what's the total frequency first? For number 3. What is the total frequency? What's the total frequency for question 3? 40? Do we get 40? Yes, total frequency is 40 now. Okay, how am I going to write this? It's very easy one. I teach you how to write it. Look at the table. First one, what's the frequency? First column, what's the frequency? 5. So 5 times 2 squared. Correct. See, summation fx squared, then plus what? 7 times 3 squared. Agree class? Then you plus dot. What's the last one? the last one? Read carefully. Look. Which one is the frequency? Which one is the number? Is 8 times 6 squared or 6 times 8 squared? You don't square frequency, you know. So which one? 6 times what? 8 squared, right? Do you agree it's 6 times 8 squared? Because right only that's the end already. Understand? So it's 6 times 8 squared over total 40, because just now I found total 40, right? Everybody okay? Now, let me just ask, how many of you went to write 8 times 6 squared? Can you please see properly? Frequency you don't square, okay? Then minus 5 times 2 plus 7 times 3. Now you do not square anything. Over 40, then the whole thing to square. Then you key in the calculator. Answer? Oh, wait. Because you must practice on this. SD, yes. The question just asked for SD. 1.96. Is it a 1.96? Everybody better now? Everybody better now? Now, what does SD measure? How much it deviates from the mean now? Okay? Alright, now, next question. Because I'm just going to give you this set. And don't forget, when you return from the new year, the first lesson is your WA1 for example. Sets and probability. Okay? Okay. Now, next question. Then all of you look at question 6. Now, question 6 has a good point. The weekly salaries in dollars of 60 workers in a company are shown in the table below. Now, they already tell you 60 workers. That means the total frequency is what? 60. No need to go and count already. Understand? Okay? But there's a trouble with this question. What's the trouble? You must find out what? Mid value, right? You must find out mid value, right? Okay, can everybody work out the mid value for all the classes first and write inside in your textbook? What's the mid value for the first class? 210. Okay, next one. 230, then 250, 270, and 290. Everybody clear? Okay, then you write down. First one. Choose first, huh? Frequency first. So 8 times what? What's the midpoint of the first class? 210 square. Plus what? 23 times 230 square plus plus 10 times 290 square over what? The question tell you already. Over what? Over how many people? 60. Good. Minus 8 times 210 plus 23 times 230 plus 10 times 290 over 60 whole thing squared. And you find the SD. calculator give you? 24.1. 991. 7 and right? The calculator give you this, right? Now, money must give to how many decimal place? 2 decimal place, right? Okay? So, 2 decimal place, what should it be? 25.00. And I must stress this, mean, standard deviation, everything we have got units. So if it's money, it must be dollar. You don't know what is 25.00. John, I want to give you the 2 decimal place. Why you ask 4 times blind one? This confirm blind. I write until so many times. Everybody okay? Can? Yes? Yeah. Yeah. Years old will be years, kilogram will be kilogram, just follow. Understand? Okay, now, my job for you is to continue on the foolscap paper. 4 questions. Okay? Now, I just want to summarize this whole thing because you're going for your long break already. Listen class. Tuesday will be your WA1. Wednesday, you still continue to bring your K-Max. I want to sum up this section for you. Then after that, you will have to bring back your K-Max. Is that clear to everyone? Yes, no. So when school reopen, it is what school reopen. After the Chinese New Year, it is still K-Max. Everybody clear? Okay, let's stop the video.